mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everybody? Bowman here with Real Sports Cards, ready to get into some Bowman 2025. Bowman, this is a mixer with 2 boxes of 2025 Bowman Jumbo and 1 box of 2025 Bowman Sapphire. So let's get going here, my friends. Appreciate everybody jumping into this break here with me. Let's do this. Mihar, I did just reply to your message. So check your messages. I did just reply to that. So you can just shoot me a message back. I'll be able to help you out with that. You are definitely not late for your personal box, Cody. We are just getting started on Bowman. I'll start a new stream, by the way, for those personal boxes. Yeah, if you guys are looking for personals, I got some Rolling Stones personals. I got some of the Under Wraps autographed baseballs. I got a box of the rookie campaign in there for the Topps Now rookie campaign, the quarterback one. Got some of that in there. Also got new release Topps G League hobby in those personal boxes there. So if you are looking for a little personal, check that out. Also got some Series 2 hobby going tonight, and also Inception. And we got Hung Chang Oom. That is going to be numbered 162 out of 299. Another miss of the bounty, huh? I don't know, Bizzle. I don't know. It's my first crack at Sapphire, so you know I'm hitting in that Sapphire box. Kobe Mayo on the red rookie. I gave Minnesota quite the head start on those Sapphire boxes. So we got a crystallized SP coming up here. And that is going to be a Dylan Cruz crystallized SP for the Nationals. Absolutely fantastic. Check out my awesome hits in this one. Yeah, do you mean like this awesome hit? This is awesome. I think that's Hurlis going to be there right there with the Nats. It is Hurlis with the Nats. Nice hit. Hurlis, Dylan Cruz, crystallized SP going to start us off. Hello when you drop in the chat. Hello, Mr. Oz. How are we now? There's a Del Amador. And how about a Jack K. Leone? Man, they're really making me think right out of the gate here as to what the mitt hit should be. The Cruz Crystallized or the K. Leone Auto? I think I'm going to go with the Cruz Crystallized for now. The K. Leone Auto is fantastic still. Royals here. Going to be going out to Mr. President. Walker Jenkins. We're off to a roaring start tonight, my friends. You're good with just a red Sapphire? Says the guy who's not in the break. Pfft. Literally everybody else is not okay with just a red Sapphire. We want the Pod Baracha. A Del Amador. Colston, yell at Bizzle. He's the one that doesn't want you to hit a Pod Paracha. He's the one wishing ill will upon you. And Fabian Lopez gonna be our next refractor auto here. 273 out of 499. It's the Hot Hands Bone Show. I know, it's the Monday Night Bone Show. It's Bowman with Bone Man. Marlins are gonna be going out to Smells Skunky. Colston likes me better than you, Bizzle. And Kevin Castillo. That is going to be number 8 out of 100 with the steel parallel. What up, Michael Brown? How are we now? Jesus Tolero, that is 13 out of 199. Not even close. Way better. Dodgers with the Jesus Tolero. And on Friday when I'm here, or when you're here, that'd be awesome. How about Ashley Andujar with the nice color match? That is 19 out of 250. Ashley Andujar, nice color match on that one. The Rockies. Rockies are going out to Garrison. That's a nice first box. Swell, Michael. I am just swell, my friend. Ready to rip some sweet cards tonight. Ready to hit, hopefully, an awesome baseball for you, too. Yeah, Bowman filled up pretty quick there, PSA 10. That was only $69 a spot for the Bowman mixer that I had. Pretty nice first box, though. All right, here we go. Next box coming up. Any A's 101 and you'll get a rock a Brewers hat? You can't just rock a Brewers hat. You gotta be a Brewers fan for a whole year. If you do that, you will never be a Cubs fan ever again. Hashtag life is better as a Brewers fan. Well, there's a bunch of really nice value teams in my Series 2 hobby box, or hobby break. Hobby case, I should say. These teams that are like, I think the Mets are still available in that one. They're PSA 10. The Mets are, how much are the Mets in that one? Mets are still there. The Mets are 74. So, I mean, if you want a little bit cheaper than that, there's a couple cheaper teams. There's teams that are $14 in that one. Hashtag Purge. Yeah, I did say that. I'm 100% serious, too. Like, I accept gifts, like, you know, very graciously. Like, don't send me gifts. But if it's a Cubs hat, I will never wear it. I'm sorry. Man, that's a big talker for somebody whose team didn't win a World Series for 108 years. We got Andrew Morris, 58 out of 100 on the mini diamond auto. Bruce still got like 60 more years to go before they reach that 108-year status. How about if you don't hit a 101, I have to wear a Cubs hat for one night of breaks? No. Nope. 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 Hard no. I feel like Tracy Morgan right now in that one gif. No. 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 Not. I will not. Never ever. Not even if there's a fire. I mean, if there was a fire, then I'd have a nice place to put the Cubs hat, I guess. Trey Sweeney. Kadeem Dia, 36 out of 125. Jacob Wilson. Don't suppose you have any last year's pro debut collecting dust on the shelf. No pro debut. We were actually trying to get some pro debut. We were trying to get some pro debut, actually. Yeah, that was that Jacob Wilson. I pretty much almost pays for the entire A's spot right here, this one card. Pretty darn close. Jacob Wilson on the red rookie. These red rookies of Jacob Wilson have just gone crazy. I'm not mad at you. I could never be mad at you. But yeah, no pro debut. Unfortunately, I would love to have some pro debut. We were trying to get some pro debut to do it for like a break, but it actually shot up quite a bit in price. Chase Burns, 352 out of 399. That's going to be our new high right there for the Reds. Roki Sasaki on the red rookie. And we got Jaden Fielder. Man, it's been a little bit since I've hit a Jaden Fielder auto. I actually kind of forgot that he was in this. That's an awesome hit there for the Brewers. Really nice hit there, Brewers. Matthew with the crew. I like that one, Matthew. I like that one a lot, actually. Yeah, Burns on the mound tomorrow. Tuesday making his debut. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good debut. Mainly because they're not playing the Brewers, so. If he was playing the Brewers, he'd get lit up. Christian Moore. Jefferson Kiro. I feel like Alright, I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. There was quite a few comments that went through. And the reason why I saw Michael's comment about that pro debut is because you replied to it, Michael. So I'm glad you replied to it because then I was able to see it. Bo Walker is number 114 out of 150 for the Diamondbacks. I know, versus the Yankees is going to be tough. I said Judge is going to take him yard first pitch. After that, he'll settle down then. Moose 25 with the Bo Walker. Oh, that was a nice first two. That's a nice first two boxes there. All right, it's Sapphire time, my dudes. It's Sapphire time. My first crack at Sapphire. Just intentionally lock him. What do you think he is? Barry Bonds? You have one, Bizzle? Alright, here we go. Hit the jackpot. I know, right now. Pod Paracha. Flipping right over to one. That'd be great. Alright, so we got no Pod Paracha peeking that I can see right now. But there's Mariano with Chase Burns. And Robert Kalaz, 97 out of 189. There's a Slade Caldwell and a Luis Pena. Braylon Payne, Jesus Mate, and another Caldwell. That's interesting. It's Spirit Finger time. Always Spirit Finger time. So nice getting Pena and Mate in there. Wait, there was a new high. Chase Burns was the new high. So 2 Slade Caldwells there for the Diamondbacks. There you go, Moose. Heard what guy was a bust, Mate? There's Ugarte and gold. Ishmael Javier, gold, 3 out of 50. It's a nice color match there for the Padres. That's going to take our new low number of the break. Padres here are going to be going to T. Clark, the Marine. There you go, T. Clark. Conrad Kaysen, Cobb Hightower, orange of Alex Mooney. That is 19 out of 25 for the Guardians. That's a great name, BJ. Oh, Guardians are going out to T. Clark, the Marine, as well here on the orange. I'm going to bump the Twins, I think. Cobb Hightower for the Padres is nice. Getting some really nice names in here for our firsts. I don't think we got Pod Paracha. I think it's going to be yellow auto? Tia. It's not an auto, but this is Josu Briseno. I have a base auto here then. 41 out of 75. Oh, it's going to be green. It's going to be green ink. So we got an extra parallel in this one, looks like. Kyle DeBarg, Torres. Let's go off the back. Owen Wild. And Lucas Ramirez. 49 out of 99 on the Angels. Angels here. Angels are going to be going out to Camborne. Is the crystallized Dylan Cruz stay in the mid? Over the green Sapphire auto. I feel like you gotta go green Sapphire first, Bowman auto. Up to the mid, I think. Obviously, the crystallized Dylan Cruz is awesome, but I think you gotta go green auto to the mid. Charles McAdoo. I actually had to use it wasn't a hammer the other day, Josh. I had to use the pliers though, because it was so hot upstairs. I went to grab a fan, but then I'm not used to walking over a fan cord, and I tripped on the fan cord and bent the prong like literally 90 degrees. Oh, it was bad. So I had to use the pliers to straighten it out. So every Sapphire card we do get sleeved up before it gets shipped. Cruz. Starting to think they discontinued 101s. I know, it's getting crazy right now. This is getting up to the highest it's ever been. This is getting up there. It really, really is. So, by the way, if you are looking for a break yet tonight, looks like I just had another team go off the board. Rangers just went off the board in my Series 2 hobby break. So I just had a couple more personal boxes go. A couple more Rolling Stones personals. Just went off the board, so I'll have 8 personal boxes to do over the next hour. And then we got that Series 2 going on there. Got a couple teams left in Inception as well. 3 left in Inception for tonight. And so, yeah, then the other open break of the night is Series 2 Hobby. Okay, so let's do a recap here. Also, I'll run the random during the personal box break for the Bowman later tonight. If I join a Bowman break when I come back, you're in the 101. So here we go. We got Alcantara, Amador, Jenkins, Amador, Mayo, Moore, Cruz, and Trey Sweeney. Next up after that is going to be a Series 2 personal. You betcha there, Michael. You want a hobby or a jumbo? Briseno for the Tigers. We got DeBargas Twins. Wilson is the Athletics. Kaysen is the Red Sox. And then Sasaki for the Dodgers. Next up is McAdoo Blue Jays. Castillo is the Angels. Calaz, Rockies. Tolero, Dodgers. Dia, Twins. And is the Royals. After that is going to be Andrew Morris to the Twins, and then Fabian Lopez for the Marlins for our 2 parallels. Alex Mooney is going to start us off on the showcase there. 19 out of 25 Orange Sapphire. Alex Mooney on the Guardians are going to be going out to T. Clark the Marine. Ashley Andujar, 19 out of 250 on the Ashley Andujar. Stress my bionic hand. I'm good with whatever. I'm good with whatever one you want to do. Andujar is the Rockies. I can let you know what the prices on those would be during the personal break there, Michael. And I can just list it up during the personal break. But, yeah, whichever way you're leaning, either one works for me. Jaden Fielder for the Crew. And then we also have Pena and Jesus Mate. The Brute Crew are going to be going out to Matthew. Next after that is going to be Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. Really nice Dylan Cruz there. The crystallized Dylan Cruz. We'll sell it then. Perfect. Sounds good. Dylan Cruz and the Nats are going to be going to Hurlis. Good stuff on that one, Hurlis. After that is the Diamondbacks. We got 2 Slade Caldwells. And then also the Bo Walker 114 out of 150. Bo Walker on the true blue for the Diamondbacks going to Moose. Next up is going to be Jack Caglione. Nice one, Royals. Royals with cheese to Mr. President. After that is going to be our points winners in this one. We have Chase Burns, 352 out of 399. That is the high. I know the crystallizers are so cool, aren't they? We got Cobb Hightower for the Padres, and then also Ishmael Javier, 3 of 50 on the gold. So 3 is the low there. Reds, by the way, we're going to Andy Allgood. The Padres are T. Clark the Marine, and then up in the mid we have Lucas Ramirez on the green Sapphire, 49 out of 99, going to Camborne. So there we go, Camborne. Good stuff. So let's enter these points here. And like I said, if you're looking for a break yet tonight, I do have Series 2 Hobby up and filling. Also, just a couple teams left in my Inception. Points. There we go. I'm trying to find them. Points. Yeah, the next Bowman is already full. What do you guys think? Should I post up a Bowman Hobby half case? Or a Bowman Jumbo half case, I mean? Should I post up a Bowman Jumbo half case? To break at like 11:30? Just kind of thinking about that. Okay, refresh that, and we'll see if it updated. And it did. So switch guys over here. So for week 2, it's early. It's the first day of this, obviously. So Anlo leading the way. Camborne up in second there, tied with Brian Big Head and Wrestle Freak. T. Clark the Marine at third there. Cumulative scores haven't changed much since last week as well, since it's just been a couple breaks. But overall rankings as of 9-7. First place will take home 5,000 credit, 2,500 to second, 1,250 to third, and then 4th through 10th each gets 100. Each week we are giving away break credit, 1,000 break credit for first, 500 for second, and then 250 for third. So there you go on that. So I am going to post up a Bowman Jumbo half case, by the way. I'll post up a Bowman Jumbo half case. So if we don't hit the bounty in our random, the Bowman Jumbo half case will be ready to go. So, alright everybody, I'll be back here for some personal boxes in just a few minutes then. So, thanks again everybody for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another Bowman coming up here. Bowman Jumbo half case PYT going to be coming up here. 16 left in Series 2. And yeah, so we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I'll tell you guys later. I got a little bit of news. I'll fill you guys in maybe during the personal boxes or something. But yeah, so check out those open breaks. I just got 2. I got Inception and Series 2 Hobby. Like I said, I'm going to drop a Bowman here. I'll drop that at 8:15. All right, 8:15 Central Time, 7 minutes from now, dropping that Bowman. So thanks again, everybody. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.